Hello, Henry from Belgium here. Today I show you my latest find. It's set 370, Police Headquarters from 1976. So keep watching the video. This set has the theme, Legoland, and sub-theme, building. It consists of 280 pieces and 4 minifigs. The box still looks decent after more than 40 years. All cardboard is present. There is some damage here, but I can easily fix that with glue. This is the kind of box where you have to slide the inner box out of the cover. Very simple, but still some people find it necessary to pull the sides and tear them loose. But that doesn't make any sense because there's nothing underneath. And what I certainly don't like is that people then repair the damage with tape. And like here, 3 different small pieces. It looks horrible. While you can easily glue the sides with transparent glue. So a good tip, for every restoration job big or small, always use glue. Unfortunately, we can't remove the tape because otherwise the damage will only get worse. So we can't do much restoration, but we can glue both sides of the box so that it gets some strength again. And we can also repair a small piece here on the side. So that looks a bit better. It's positive that the manual is also included. But I immediately notice a crease here. Despite the fact that the manual fits perfectly in the box, people still tend to fold it in half again. When the manual is folded, it has a handy size. But when you unfold it, it becomes very big, just like a map. And then it is a bit less convenient because it takes up almost half of your table. I suspect that the production cost was lower that way to produce them in such a format. The suggestions for alternative builds are always a nice added value. And I see that they are not all the same as the ones on the box, which is nice. There is some damage here and there and also some tape. I'm glad that it hasn't been scratched with a pen or marker, because that often happens. So the box and the manual are in a decent condition considering the age of more than 40 years. Let's look at the base plate. It's a green base plate 24 by 40 with a dots pattern. This is the kind of base plate that I like as a collector. Because these dots are on it, this means that this base plate is original and only applies to this set. That also makes it valuable and very difficult to find this specific base plate separately. What is also positive is that the base plate fits in the box, which was not the case with all sets from that time. With those sets you have to slide the base plate between the cover and the inlay, which will damage the box over time. Now let's look at the parts. And I immediately see some nice parts here. They are not stickers, but the text is engraved. There are 5 such bricks in this set, which is a lot. And furthermore, these bricks can only be found in 4 other sets, so they are quite unique. I'm going to build the vehicles first. There is a helicopter, a classic police car, and a prison car. The vehicles are quite rudimentary and you immediately notice that they were designed in the 1970s. The designers had to be creative with the bricks they had available. In addition to the printed bricks with the word police, there are also other printed bricks in the set, but these are less rare. It is a pity that the brick on the back is not printed. The condition of the bricks is not too bad considering the age. At that time, the minifigs did not yet have facial expressions and limbs. You can place a minifig in the helicopter, but you can't do that in the cars without leaving the roof off. Finally, there are 2 motorcycles in the set and a total of 4 minifigs. A very nice result, and then the real work has to begin. The white dots indicate where you can start building. The first bricks are classic black bricks. That way you can build the bottom of the building. This is followed by white bricks. The yellow doors and windows provide a good color accent. Here I also find a nice brick with an imprint of a telephone. The building has a classic construction. You are busy for a while and it is relaxing and fun to do. It is an old school way of building with bricks, and I like that. At the end, I can add some nice accents. Another printed stone with the word police. And also a signboard. Unfortunately, it has been broken and it is repaired with glue. And finally, an antenna. This is the milky white antenna and not the full white version. You can clearly see the difference here. The milky white antenna is quite rare and this really completes the set, so it should definitely be included. I also like the transparent doors. The condition of the bricks is not good everywhere. I notice wear and traces of use. The construction is well put together, but the only thing I find a bit less is the playability. The building is completely closed at the back, so you can't really play with the minifigs as it should. It is also difficult to put your hand in the offices and play with the minifigs there. But it is a beautiful classic set from the 70s. If you download the manual, you will notice that you can easily copy 80% of the set with ordinary bricks. But it's the baseplate, the printed bricks, the yellow windows and transparent doors that make this set unique. This, together with the box and the manual, makes it a valuable set and a nice addition to my collection. Feel free to write down your comments under this video. You can also like and subscribe. It's free. Thanks for watching, and until the next video.